Sega!
That was bullshit!
Hello everybody, and welcome to ParadoxPowerPlays. I'm Dr. Mack Foxx, and joining us today is QueenTopHat.
Hi.
Mathias.
I still think this is bullshit!
And running this game for us is once again Paco da Taco.
I call bullcrap on that.
And welcome to Knuckles Chaotix.
Yeah.
Are you ready to enter your own personal hell once again?
This is third time, so hopefully I can.
Oh, good god.
Nothing like the
Yes, we're gonna-
delights. Nothing like the delights of the Sega 32X to ruin your day. Well, not really.
Yeah, that's true. We'll go on a save file because that's the only way I can switch characters because I want to show them all off.
Yes.
Excellent.
So this is, of course, Knuckles. He controls like he usually does, so oh well. Anyway,
So, like crap.
basically.
Yep.
I'm noticing the jump sound is just like that from Sonic CD. They brought
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah, no, to my end, that's actually disappointing because I like the Genesis sound.
What
Hello,
was
don't
I
mind me!
doing?
Totally not molesting that, chameleon! See ya!
I actually don't understand the plot to this.
Oh, hi, Metal Sonic.
You will never figure it out in time. Now go visit my carnival or something, if you can find it anyway.
So this is the tutorial, but we don't need that because you have me. So let's skip this.
Yeah, whatever works.
If a comic book tie-in is any indication, the plot is Verbotnik has captured Sonic and his friends in his deranged carnival and whatnot, resort, whatever, and you need to
Now
save
I'm
them.
really huge!
Yeah, now Knuckles is really huge. So here's where the teamwork comes into play. You need to hold... Oh my gosh. You need to hold SBO on that button, and at the same time, you gotta try to reach over to your own. Then you can launch on and keep on going forward.
Oh my
So it's a tether.
Yeah, so it is a tether.
To quote Warwick Davis as the Leprechaun in Leprechaun in Space, "Ooh, big is good."
No.
Yeah,
See?
please, no.
Got a question. Why are they carrying rings in their hands?
Because why? Where else are they gonna put them? They're not gonna put them in a secret pocket.
That's
Oh,
one of the
that's
game
true.
mechanics, some sort of weird tethering thing.
Yeah, because Sega
Yes,
thought
they
this
love
was a
each
good
other.
idea. Yeah, it's a promise ring.
Promise ring, there you go.
It's a promise ring.
And
you
you
can
can pick
throw
'em up.
these guys up here.
He doesn't seem to like being held.
He doesn't like being held. He apparently likes spazzing out.
Yeah.
He's a
It's-
ninja.
He is a ninja. He likes being quick and all that jazz.
This is where several characters that you might be familiar with in the Sonic universe got their start.
Yep.
Espio the Chameleon, Charmy the Bee, Vector the Crocodile, and Buddy the Armadillo, except he actually had his first start a couple of years before this in the arcade game Sega Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Ah!
If you press the... No, I accidentally pushed the button. I'm sorry.
Wait, you could fling them at the screen by pressing a switch.
Yeah, if he happens to get stuck, you can press the, I think it's the A button, and they'll fly onto the screen and over to you. It costs 10 rings, though.
Ah.
So it costs 10 rings to use a simple feature of sprite scaling that is slightly enhanced by the 32X.
It's not a glitch, it's a feature!
One promise ring wasn't enough?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta
You
have
need 10 of the
47.
son bitches?
Well, talk about high maintenance.
Well, it gets better.
I mean,
You also have to go through hell, pretty much, to get 6 of the so-called Chaos Rings.
Yeah, I'll be showing that off. I'm trying to get 50 rings here. No, what's more suffering is trying to deal with this crap.
Whee!
I do recall that a lot of the game mechanics are one of the big problems that people had with this game back in the day. The whole tether mechanic. It's interesting, but a little iffy. Just a little.
You can tell I'm trying to get what the hell. You can tell I'm trying to get around it by holding on to him.
I like how SBO pretty much turned into a ballerina when he's the one tethering. Like, as the main line for the tether.
Can you imagine if this was actual rope? As he's spinning, Knuckles would come on close.
Come closer.
Don't do that.
Kinky.
Oh, come on, you guys.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to remember. Does this have a 2-player cooperative mode?
Yes, it does, and I don't want to figure out how that works. Can I get up there?
Are you stuck? Oh, there we go.
Yep. I'm gonna get SBO up there and see if I can get on with her. Nope, we're stuck at this again. Come on.
I can't imagine why this game hasn't been ported to any other platforms yet.
There we go.
Because this game didn't take off too well.
No, neither did the hardware. For anybody wondering,
See that?
The only way to play Knuckles Chaotix right now is to either have the actual hardware, and forget that, it's getting overpriced, or emulation!
Yeah.
Because
Anyway.
this game was so good for its time.
Oh, hello. So, this must be the special
dear.
zone.
Yeah, you're gonna be set through a map and you're constantly running a course. So it's a mixture of Sonic. It kind of is the Sonic 2 mechanic, but it's with a different twist. You just gotta collect the specific amount of blue spheres, and at the same time collect as many rings as possible.
I'm gonna say this much. For the time, this was definitely much better 3D than Star Fox.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the time it is actually pretty good. Platforming like none other is very weird, and
Yeah, the platforming seems really wonky.
I like how they're
as
trying
you
to do
can
kind of like a full pipe thing, but it has to be a hexagon.
Yeah.
I honestly would have taken the pipe over this. Because honestly, the camera change and rotation, or rotation if you want to call it, is sort of wonky.
Looks like the game frame rate also is about cut in half, but it works.
Yeah, the frame rate is cut a little bit, but it's not too much to bother you. Oh well. Anyway, as you can already tell, the rings are going to be your time limit, so you got to collect as many as possible. The limit you collected in the act is going to be the limit that you have in the special stage.
So you can't collect more rings than you came in here with?
You can collect more rings than you came in here with, if you're good. You only have to do this twice, though, unlike Sonic 2, because look what we got, a Chaos Ring.
Nicely done. This mechanic seems
Yay.
a little bit familiar.
I wouldn't know. It reminds me of Sonic 2.
Well, it makes you
Here's
think
your
of a bit
player
of
select.
Oh, player select.
We have Knuckles, Mighty the Armadillo, SBO the Chameleon, Charmy Bee, and Vector the Crocodile.
Find the computer room! How about no?
We'll start off with Mighty. We already know what Knuckles does, so nothing special about him.
There was nothing special about Knuckles to begin with.
Other than him being slow as molasses.
So it looks like
Yeah.
there's 5
In
different
January.
zones, huh?
Yep. You can see your progress through here.
And
Time for the Combi Catcher. You'll be able to select your partner to help you out with your adventures.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna try to go for Vector.
remember
Yes,
loot
oh.
boxes? Guess is where it all started.
And he failed miserably.
I'm... Such is my luck.
Not sure how this is explained, but you can only have like 2 of the characters out at any given time.
Yeah, basically. And you can come back once you're done with a level. Here's where you can select your level. Just gotta hit the gong to stop the light, and then here you go.
Then hope and pray to
starting
the
off-
stage you want.
Yeah, basically. And
Whee!
off we go to an
Rocket
exciting
Man!
adventure.
So what's our first stage of the day? Ah, Techno Tower.
Yeah, Techno Tower isn't that bad in my opinion. Mighty the Armadillo is able to wall jump through, is able to basically wall jump, and I personally like him because of that.
Very nice.
I'm just gonna give people a quick rundown. The Sega 32X was actually a fairly capable piece of hardware. The problem was how much you had to pay to get this thing more or less all in order. You had to buy a Sega Genesis and then the 32X. So what did you get? Some considerably enhanced graphics capabilities and enhanced sound. However, very poor utilization did not help this system at all.
Something that didn't help this game at all is just the poor teamwork that this involves with.
You thought
dear.
Sonic 4 Episode 2 was bad.
I can't even control this!
If you throw yourself up there just right, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, why even have a spin dash when all you have... Get up here!
Can you imagine if this got ported to
Knuckles.
Steam, just how frustrated people would be?
Oh my gosh.
I can
People-
imagine the reviews now.
People would be comparing it to Dark Souls again.
Either that or De Novo would be an improvement.
Ouch.
Are you sure? This might even... Denuvo might kill the game.
Knuckles seems to be having a lot of fun bouncing around.
Yeah, he might, but I'm not.
Something you might be noticing about this, and this will happen often in this game, the Knuckles Chaotix is kind of unfinished. More or less it was rushed out there to try to be the killer app to sell the Sega 32X. However, yeah, the game was kind of rushed. You'll notice large areas like this where enemies, for example, are non-existent. And there should be enemies here. Oh, there's one now. Finally.
The rare and elusive enemy.
The one that actually got me.
It's very easy to see why the 32X didn't sell particularly well. I mean, there isn't really much here that looks that impressive. That screams,
Yeah.
I am 32-bit! Obey me and buy me!
I feel like this would feel more like a Sonic game if you could only be solo, but the whole tethering thing makes it completely annoying.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
see if you're gonna do just as well here with the special zones as in your run of Sonic Mania. Which is kind of what this reminds me of a little bit.
Oh.
Just a little.
Maybe that's
The
where they
UFO
got the
stages.
idea.
The UFO stages, yeah.
But I
That's
feel like the idea was more inspired by Sonic CD, but it is possible that they got some inspiration with this too.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
just
the
because-
ring limit.
Well, not just that, but the special zone itself is in 3D in Sonic Mania.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, come on. I'm scared when I get knocked back sometimes because
The camera's
Because-
kind of atrocious.
yeah, the camera is
Yeah.
kind of atrocious and you can barely see what's behind you. So if you get knocked back, there's no telling if you're gonna fall off.
Oh dear.
Meanwhile,
Eh.
gold
Cool.
complete.
Cool. I got the perfect amount of orbs and the perfect amount of rings.
Nice.
Orbs? Spheres. Oh my gosh. Those things will actually save me, but it's more of a warning of, hey, you're gonna drop off here.
I'm noticing at least some of the borders are flashing red to let you know this is a danger zone, stay away. Because if you fall out of the area, you're done with this attempt.
That's right. This is forgiving, though.
And you have to get all the Chaos Rings in order to get the true ending. Otherwise, you get the bad ending.
Oh yeah.
Oh fun.
It's Robotnik and a super-powered Metal Sonic destroy everything. Yay!
That sounds about right. Sounds about par for the course.
Yeah, but they amp up the difficulty so bad with these. Like, it gets super easy, and then all of a sudden, someone accidentally slips the knob, like, way too high.
We have the blue ring. I think it's spearmint flavored.
No, that'd be peppermint.
Blue doesn't equal peppermint, usually spearmint.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and launch out over to the exit.
Welcome back to the carnival.
Yeah, we're launching to the exit because that's the only way for me to switch characters. I'm gonna show off more.
Oh, goody. Let's do it.
Yup.
Yeah, so let's switch back here. Yeah, see? You could switch players in that menu.
No, let's see what SPO does.
Yeah.
Other than spin like a top.
Blaze does that too in the Sonic Rush games.
Yup.
That I did not know.
Yeah,
But you can take
alright,
with
this
you.
time I'm gonna try Vector.
Oh, too bad you got the B instead.
I got the B.
On the plus side, you didn't have to spend $10 for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But if you're really lucky, you might get a rare effect like Charmy being on
Oh, wait, wait,
fire.
I got something. Why the frick am I tied up to the beach versus?
That's terrible.
Oh, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
Bang!
They're at my pants! My pants! Ah!
God.
Oh boy. You know what? I've actually watched Awesome Chaotix before I even heard about this game.
I
So
have
that's
to
where I
touch
got
on
this
something for Charmy B. For anybody who's been reading the Archie Sonic comics over the years, Charmy B actually had, like, a really, really terrible fate. Thanks to one Monsieur Ken Penders, yeah, Robotnik
God.
ends up killing off Charmy's entire civilization. And almost Charmy. But Charmy is rescued. However,
Jeez.
it gets better. To complete the retcon, Charmy doesn't have any memories of his entire civilization. He doesn't know he was a prince. He doesn't know he had a love interest. Everything is just gone. Oh yeah, and his intelligence was significantly reduced. He kind of aged backwards a bit.
So he got amnesia and, like, forgot.
Remember, kids, have your writers sign the proper contracts, or everyone's
Yep.
gonna pay dearly for it later.
Just wanted to point out, when you got hit there, it sent the rings off towards the screen again.
Yep, that's where Sonic Mania got that idea.
Gotta use that 3D gimmick somehow in this to try to make it stand out.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, SBO can stand on walls, can walk on walls and ceilings.
Oh, that's handy.
Mm.
Oh, goody, shields came back.
Yeah, those shields came back.
Did
Now,
the others?
your partner can actually... no, the basic shield's the only thing. The partner can take the shield too. So, Charmy can be an annoying piece of crap that he is and take the shield.
It's always an annoying piece of crap. Come on, it's Charmy.
So it's almost like Tails taking the air bubble in Sonic 2.
Yes.
Yes,
Perfect.
except this is more annoying.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And a lot
Charm-
less room for romantic jokes.
Because this is
Charmy B, what do you expect?
this is required teamwork. Sonic and Sonic 3 and all that other stuff where you're partnered up with Tails, you're not required to partner up with them.
I'm going to guess that you need to have 50 rings at least in order to access the special zone.
Yep, that's exactly right. And like I said before, you can the amount of rings you get before are the amount of rings you get to keep inside the special stage.
So 86 is the absolute ceiling.
Yeah. Well, no, you can go over it, but that's your starting point.
Oh, that makes sense.
Anyway, you were going to say something, Meg?
I was going to say, Charmy seems to be dancing in the corner there when you left.
Yeah, they all have idle animations. That moment when you can't English.
Animations? Really?
Englishing at its finest.
Animations, quick, somebody trademark that. Uh-oh.
Yes.
half these times the drops are kind of forgiving because they'll put these bounce pads or
Forgiving?
gongs, whatever you want. Forgiving.
Spring orbs. We'll go with that.
Yeah, spring orbs.
Bounce
put that
pads
there
will
before it
forever
drops.
be. Bounce pads will forever be banished to the purgatory that is Sonic Boom.
Yeah, I don't think anyone who's played Sonic Boom will want you to call them bounce pads.
Like all 5 of them.
Too late. What
Oh!
the heck?
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Clip through the wall. Alright, let's get out of here.
That's one thing you'll notice on the stage select area. The time of day will actually change, as will the music as you play through the game.
That's right. You'll notice the clock in the background changes each time.
Very nice.
The good news is I don't think you're on any kind of time limit, though, so no worries there. Just gotta get those Chaos Rings.
Yeah, it's just a cool effect. Alright, we're gonna be this annoying bee again. Well, not again, but bringing them in at least.
You need to be sharp.
Oh,
Oh,
son
come
of
on.
a bee.
We're just gonna be
Guys,
swarming you with puns today, as usual.
Mac, behave yourself.
You cannot defeat the hive mind.
Are you serious now?
My partner is going to be Vector. So you better believe I'm going to have a great time with this.
Oh, I think Vector's
Better.
probably got some of the best sprite animations in this.
Oh
should
no,
be
that's
fun.
you're right.
This is going to be fun.
We're going back to Techno Tower this time.
Sure as honey.
Really?
I love how Vector kind of becomes a donut when spin dashing.
Donut Crocodile to the rescue.
This just follows everything I've ever known about investigators and detectives. Everything is donuts. You can smell it.
Oh my gosh. So this is more of a downgrade for you. If you can turn tiny and make yourself slower and your jump height be a little bit terrible.
What the?
And you can clip through elevators. Good job.
Good
You
job,
can-
Charmy B. You're not only are you useless, but you managed to glitch everything you touch.
Well, considering you clipped through the freaking thing as SBO earlier.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Whoa. You really
I
need
think-
to master
I think-
that throwing yourself around mechanic, I see.
Well, I can control it more with Charmy because he can fly whatever direction he wants.
Oh, what's this? Oh, some kind of bonus
What the heck?
stage.
Yep, you're gonna fall infinitely and collect as many power-ups as you can here. Just like in the special stages, you have a time limit here. You gotta collect as many rings as possible, and once you're done, you gotta make your way towards the exit.
I'm
gonna try to
guessing
get
the
as much
blocks
as
with the, like, big, toothy mouths will make you lose rings if you hit them, so ignore them.
Yeah, that's right. Everything else will just bounce you upwards.
This is kind of a
Yeah, see those?
kind of an interesting use of the 3D effect. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's trippy.
Whee!
This is trippy.
Well, in my opinion, yes. I have not seen many trippy things. The crane power-up is going to allow you to actually control the crane instead of letting it bounce back and forth. So none of the characters will drop when you're playing the crane game, and you can actually control the crane to pick whoever you want. So it's a lot easier.
Okay, so there is a reason to go into the bonus stage.
Yeah, if you want to collect more rings, then sure, you can do that. But there's another power up. I'm gonna see if I can. Ow! I'm gonna see if I can find it.
How many rings did you lose when you hit that? Quite a few.
10.
Oh, not that bad.
It looked like more than 10.
And we're out. Okay, so the bonus
It
stage
definitely
is
looked
not
like more than
useless.
10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 10, but then again, I'm losing rings as I'm in there.
What are you
And
doing?
here's the invincibility.
Oh, hello.
The only reason why I'm doing well is because Charmy is broken in this game. You have
Broken,
no
jackass.
consequences.
Broken.
Broken, yes.
Oh gosh.
Nice work.
But I was gonna say something. Was trying
You
to
were
say
gonna say?
something that- yeah. Essentially, like Max said earlier, that this game was unfinished. I think the fact that you fell through the level and you glitched through the elevator, I think those are good signs of that.
Yeah, those are good signs that this is an unfinished game. As you also notice, I don't have any lives.
Yep.
Oh dear.
So collecting 100 rings, you're not gonna get any lives. There's no life monitor.
Yep.
Instead, if you fail, you just get launched back into the level select hub.
They really had to try to rush this out there to try to make some kind of sales on the 32X because, yeah. I think there was a grand total of maybe 50-some games released on that thing. Not very much.
When on the 32X?
Yeah, it's actually got a pretty small library. And most of it could just be forgotten, really.
Alright, I'm in here with more rings than I had before. I hope. What I'm gonna try to avoid is clipping through the wall again.
Yeah.
But Charmy is broken because for somebody that can, Charmy can fly infinitely, so you can dash through the air and skip all the platforming that you have to do in the game.
Oh.
It also makes
Well-
controlling your partner easier, so yeah.
So
Whoops,
it's like the
saw
Knuckles
blade.
glitch and freaking boom.
Well,
Yes,
it,
it's-
it go
Skip
ahead.
most of the level and just go straight to the end.
It's pre-patch Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Pre-patch. Well, you have to figure this is pre-patch Sonic Boom, but this was like, oh god,
Oh, you didn't make it. Do you
No,
have
it's
another
fine.
chance to
This
go?
is forgiving. It's gonna let you go again.
As long as you have the rings for time.
Ah.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's not too
Um,
bad. As long as you don't clip through the walls again.
Yep.
Mac, I have to ask the question: Are you talking about total games in general, or are you talking about what was produced based on region?
Games produced in all.
Oh, holy crap! There's like 40.
Okay, there's less than I thought then. There's very, very few. And most you can avoid or just ignore because they're just terrible in general. There's a handful of notable ones. Knuckles Chaotix is one of those, oddly enough. It's usually a must-have for the system. There's a really good port of Space Harrier on a 32X that's pretty much perfect to the arcade release.
That's
And there's
interesting.
also another weird platformer called Tempo, which apparently is pretty decent.
Spearman!
Greetings. This is Shadow Remix of ParadoxPowerPlays, and I'd like to thank you for watching. If you think we did well, go ahead and give us a like. Click that subscribe button and be notified by clicking the bell. If you want to share your thoughts on this video, ask a couple of questions, or even suggest a game, go ahead and leave a comment. Perhaps check out some of our older videos as well as some of our later ones. As always, we hope to see you in the future.